Good evening, people. It's 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm using somebody's cell phone where I can show you. I'm asking you all to help support Jerry Gooden, the sheriff of Scott County, Indiana. How that county council is putting the shaft to him, and how the taxpayers of Scott County has to pay a late fee because of those idiots. So I can do this because I'm not used to this cell phone.
To you today and make another video. It's going to be a rebuttal video. I usually don't do this. I usually don't comment on things people say. But from the video I made yesterday where I laid out the facts and had the supporting documents to prove the facts that I was talking about, the county council came back and one of the representatives, the person representing the council, I guess, made some very egregious and very false statements. That was just a flat out lies, to be honest with you. I don't normally respond to these, but in this case, I have to show you that I'm telling you the truth and that anything they say, I'm going to prove it to you. I'm giving you proof and I'm going to show you documented proof of everything that I said and what I do. I always do as part of the transparency that we have here in the first lie that he told was is this. They put some kind of video clip where I said that I had the monies to purchase the trucks when I went for the commissioners and they approved it. Okay, they didn't play the whole clip evidently because later in that clip, I'm sure if you'll see it, it'll show that I explained to the commissioners that it was a 5 year lease deal, something that we always do here. That's nothing new that happens. You know what I'm saying in the sheriff's office. The sheriff before me bought a vehicle. You know what I'm saying on the lease plan. The reason why we do that is the most efficient way for us to be able to purchase the number of cars we need and not have to come up with a large sum of money to be able to do that. Nothing new. It's always been done. And for them to say that I said I had enough money to purchase 3 police vehicles and they knew it was $34,000, folks, each one of these vehicles costs between $50,000 and $60,000. Any police vehicle does. Anybody that would sit there and say that I had monies to purchase 3 cars in full for 30 some thousand dollars, those were these cars from legitimate organizations. These are new cars. These are legitimate businesses, and these are new cars. This ain't something we're going out and buying from a chop shop that are stolen. These are legitimate cars. Okay, and what they don't tell you too is this. And in a way, they do tell you whenever they think it benefits them, but they won't tell you when it doesn't benefit them. Let me tell you the truth on it. As we have said over and over, the budgets are made a year in advance. In 2022, I had an agreement with the Scott County Council to buy me 3 new trucks. That monies was put into my budget to purchase the actual purchase, the original purchase, the trucks. That's what the 30 some $1,000s was originally put there for, was to purchase the trucks. Everyone knows that it would be on a 5 year lease, that I would have to come back and that the county incurred the debt for 5 years to purchase these 5 vehicles. And the commissioners signed off on it. I'm going to put it in here in my documentation that I've been putting on. You'll see the commissioner's signature. And right up here, it tells the terms of the purchase of the vehicles. This is nothing different. This is the way it's always worked. Whenever you're given money, if I have money left over in a budget line, I can't just carry that over. Okay, I'm given the amount of money I need to make the payments or to purchase what I need by the council the year before. They gave me the money to purchase these trucks, and that's what we did with the approval of the commissioners and the council deal. Because they don't like the deal that the council had made before they got there, that's nothing to them. That don't affect them. If they don't like it, that's something that I can't help. It's a deal that we made as your sheriff that before they even got there. Okay, so for them to get on there and say that come up with some hoodie do about telling them I had $34,000 was going to buy 3 trucks, or that I tried to make it look like that I had all the monies to pay for the trucks, is a complete lie on their part. In that video, I told them it was a 5-year lease. In the monies that they gave me, the commissioners knew that it would be on a lease. They knew what was happening. This money was given to me the year before. Okay? So that's the way that budgets work. That's the reason why I'm going to roll right into the second lie that one of the representatives of the council said, and that was they said I didn't ask for the money. That's the biggest lie that I've ever heard too, because I've got proof. I'm going to put that proof on the video attached to the video here too, that shows that I clearly asked for $70,000 in my car budget line, sheriff car budget line for 2024. It shows it right here. This is the form they all had. Okay, and it clearly shows that they gave me zero when the budget was passed. They took that 70,000 out and they gave me $0. For them to say that I didn't ask for money to pay for these, again, another flat out, blatant, egregious untruth. It's a lie. Okay. Thirdly, supposedly one of their representatives got on a TV program and said that the reason they didn't give me the $30,000 or the 35 to pay for the trucks is because that they gave my folks the largest pay raise of anybody in the county. Completely false. A completely false lie. I gave up a road deputy's position for my folks to get a pay raise to be able to keep some of the folks that we had, because everyone was stealing the deputies from us, or taking them. I say stealing, but taking them from us because we were so low paid. I gave them a deputy's position, which was close to probably $100,000, counting the pay and the benefits and all that together, just to get the pay raise they gave me. I gave them more money than what they was even going to give me back in the pay raise by giving them a road position. And for him to sit there and say that and expect people to believe it is beyond craziness to me. I don't understand it. I don't know why they think that they can come up now. I want to say this too. Before they said they gave my guys the largest pay raises in the county, folks. Again, documented proof. A county ordinance here for 2024, which is the budget that they're talking about, where there's at least 2 to 3 people on this county ordinance that got larger pay raises than what my folks did. For so him to come on there and say that is completely crazy. It's completely a lie, folks. They come up with 3 or 4 different reasons on why they say they didn't pay for these trucks. Okay, the bottom line on it is this: they didn't pay for the trucks because they thought they was going to hurt the defund the sheriff's office. That's the bottom line. Let me tell you a little story here real quick, and as I close this, I was 27 years as a state trooper. The last several years of my being a state trooper, I was in charge of all the media in all of
That was
southern
true.
Indiana, most of central Indiana too, depending on what was going on, who was on vacation at the time that I covered for. Okay, but I was full time in to celebrate folks in charge of the media. I had to have facts that I gave to the media. Okay, when I give facts out, when I make a video where I got on TV and stated that something was this way, folks, I'm not going to make up a lie. I'm not going to have something backing me up with documents and proof of what I'm saying. Okay, the same as I come here, the same as I make these videos. I don't make one of these videos unless I've got documented proof of what I'm saying is true. I've got the documented proof right here in my hands of 3 different lies that they told. They couldn't even stick with the same reason why that they didn't fund the trucks. They had 3 different reasons. Folks, I hope you understand what's going on here. And I will tell you this: I'm always going to tell you the truth. I'm always going to back it up. If you don't believe what I'm saying, ask for the proof. The proof is here. I'll give you the proof. Ask them for the proof. And one thing about it is this: there's not going to be any recording on the approvals for the trucks from the county council. Here's the reason why. All of these negotiations for trucks, for raises and all these things happen during the budget negotiations. Those are not recorded. Unfortunately for the sheriff's office, those are not recorded. Okay. Fortunately for them, they're not recorded, because then we could go back and I could show during these budget hearings about how that they really went, opposed to as what they're saying. Again, folks, I'm not begrudging anybody in other agencies in this county getting pay raises, very well deserved. I'm not begrudging that at all. But don't tell a lie by saying that my guys got the highest ones whenever there was other people. At least in just one ordinance that was passed that got higher pay raises and made more pay raises or higher pay raises than what my deputies did. And the fact of the matter is this: my jailers didn't even get this big pay raise that they're talking about. It just went to my road deputies alone. And the reason why is because I gave up that road deputy position. Folks, you want to know something, you call me and ask me. I'll give you the documented proof, as I'm going to put the documented proof on the internet now. As part of this video, it will be attached. Now, I'm not going to put this county ordinance on there because it does show people's specific people. I'm not here to bash anybody because they got a pay raise. Like I said, they more than deserved it. But all you got to do is ask for County Ordinance 2024-18. And that's something that the County Auditor's Office will be able to supply as a part of an open record. Folks, again, I'm just here trying to do what's best for Scott County. That's the only thing I'm trying to do. They just need to step up and say the truth. That's all I'm doing. And I'm doing it by documents to back up. Every single thing that I say is backed up. Everything. I've got the proof with me, and I'll always have the proof because I know that's what makes the difference. For them to just spout off stuff and make up lies and expect people to believe it is really unfathomable to me because they are testing the county's intelligence. They think that they're smarter than the people that they're speaking to, which again is very disturbing to me. Anyway, thank you. Contact me if any questions. Contact me for the proof. I'll give it to you. I always do. Anytime I make a statement, I always give you the proof to back it up, and I've always got the proof. So make sure that you ask me, and I'll be glad to give it. Plus, I will be fact checking some news agencies that allowed people to make statements that were untrue without doing fact checking. I'll be fact checking those TV stations also. If you need anything, contact me. Your sheriff's department is here to help. We're here to help you, and we're always going to be here to help you. They will not defeat us by defunding us. We're here to help you. We're going to do what it takes to get the job done. Thank you very much.
Okay, people. That is the sheriff of Scott County, Indiana. He did tell you the truth. I remember when he was the PR man for the Indiana State Police. And he had to get his facts right. He's the only state trooper back there then that you could trust. I want you to make this video go viral. Share it. Make your comments. If you live in Scott County, Indiana, or within 50 miles radius, Scottsburg exit, I think, is 37 mile marker. You have to look on the map. And the sheriff's office and jails up on the town square, they're off of 56. So I want you all to back him. And you know you're all as the taxpayers. If you don't make your payment, you get a bad credit report. That means if Scott County needs to buy something on credit, their payment is going to be higher. You know, but I thought all budget meetings was recorded. Maybe he's right. They didn't record it because they didn't want any evidence. And you people up in Scott County, you all might know some people that lives in Scott County, Indiana. You can check it out. I guess I can make a phone call, but I don't know if the sheriff's office in the courthouse or over at the jail. I just don't know that much about Scott County. So I'm asking for your all's help. Bad credit reference is going to cost your people of Scott County more money in property tax. Because, like that paper I saw, I've seen budget papers, and they knew that was a lease. I believe Jerry Gooden. I know, like I say, I know him when he was back as a state trooper. Just like all police officers, they're a-holes about the first year or so. And then they start learning how to be polite. He was a good state trooper, better than what they got now. And I heard Miss Hughbanks resign from the county council. But you can go to Facebook. That's where the person let me use their cell phone. It's on Facebook. Look up Scott County, Indiana Sheriff's Department, or well, you all know how to do it. So I'm just gonna make this a short video because I want you all to help him out. Other police departments and the news stations, but like President Trump said, fake news. How I know it's fake news because when President Trump was in Louisville, Kentucky, back years ago, me and my son went there, and we was watching the news media on our cell phones, and the stuff they said Trump talked about didn't. But this is not about Trump. It's about your people in Scott County, Indiana, and maybe other police departments in Indiana. If any of you people out there watch these YouTubes, let's help him out. Scott County is only a couple of miles away from, the county line is. And Scottsburg City and the courthouse is probably 5 or 6 miles north of me. I guess I can call up there tomorrow and see if I can get a copy of it. Then I have to show you on the screen about it. But let's help Jerry Gooden of Scott County, Indiana Sheriff's Department. Before he came sheriff 5 years ago, you couldn't sit up out on your front porch. You couldn't walk to the grocery store. It wasn't safe out there. So, but since he came sheriff, he got rid of the drug dealers. He got rid of the ladies of the night. He also got the health department to pass out new needles, cut the AIDS virus down. It's safe in Scott County, Indiana. I'm asking for you all to share it with your friends and other YouTubers. Put it on your channel. You can find his thing on Facebook, Scott County Sheriff's Department in Indiana. So I want to thank you all and say good night because I had to get that out. Scott County is a good place. And he said in other videos, he asked for a pay raise for his deputies. They turn it down. And this and that. All it is, the county council in Scott County is Republicans. They're Jamie, ex-sheriff Jamie knows people, if it tells you anything. The county council is crooked. I think the feds should look into them. They're probably stealing stuff from your taxpayers in Scott County. They're part of ex-sheriff Jamie knows people. So I want to thank you. I want to say bye. Please, let's help Jerry Gooden, you know, get, let's help him. I know some people don't like Popo or 5 or whatever you call them. Let's help him out. Let's help Jerry Gooden out of Scott County, Indiana. Please share this with all YouTubers. I don't care about the subscribers right now. I want to help this good man out. So God bless you all.